My name is Reid Nelson. This is Izzy Alcafas. This is This Week in Rec, Week 6, coming to you from Bloomington South. Just got out of the Players Committee meeting. A couple things we want to touch base on. Number one, we'll be doing a top 12 ranking now each and every week. The Players Committee will be submitting their top 12 ranks, kind of like an NCAA top 25, and each team name will have a ranking next to it. That'll be Monday at around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That'll be different than Izzy's Power Rankings. What do you think this is going to do for us, Izzy?
I think it's awesome. It's actually, one time I'll ever give somebody credit was Chad Wessel's idea, and believe it or not, it's actually a good idea for the first time ever.
Okay. Another thing that we discussed, any ejection of any type is going to be an automatic review. So both myself and the league coordinator will meet to discuss any type of suspension or what's going to happen. So we're going to do things slowly but surely to try to clean up the on-court behavior here. Try to avoid punches being thrown and swear words are out there. So any type of ejection, so double technical ejection, will go under an automatic review. Okay, so highlights from week 6. We're not having any Fridley games this week, obviously, because Valentine's Day games, so there are no Fridley games tonight. February 14th, no games, don't show up. St. Baul takes down the Red Devils in probably, I don't want to say it's the biggest upset of the night. It's a minor upset. You had Red Devils at 2 in your power rankings. You had St. Baul at 9, 10?
9, I believe.
What does this do to both the Red Devils power rankings and just kind of the top of the league in general?
I think it'll move the Red Devils down quite a bit because that was their first real test, I would say, and they almost pulled it out due to some poor free throw shooting by St. Baul, and a big 3 by John gave them some life. I think they'll go down to about 6, and I think St. Baul would go up to 5 with that win.
On the other court, you didn't see this game tonight, but the Thumpers handled the Tropics. What's that going to do to the rankings?
I don't know. The thing is, well, I don't have to see. I can see the box score, and everybody's been telling me that it was kind of a thrashing. Even though it was 12, isn't that? Guess I could be extended by free throws. But I think the Thumpers, their only blemish now was against the Greenhorns, which is kind of interesting. And the Tropics now lost 2 games, Gorillas and the Thumpers. So the Tropics will probably drop down to 10, and the Thumpers will go up to. I think they might actually pass the Red Devils, so they may actually be 6, and the Red Devils will be 7.
Okay, big news of the week still has got to be the Bulls dropping now to 0-5. They had the Gorillas up against the ropes. They could not hold on. Roderick Powell that was added last week. If the Bulls win 2 games, 2 of the remaining 3 games, do you see them sneaking into the playoffs over a potential 3-win team?
Well, it depends on who those 2 wins are. I mean, they play the whatchamacallits, I believe, and I mean not going to get them anything.
Okay, so if they beat the whatchamacallits by 60 and then they beat St. Baul, what happens then?
If they beat St. Baul and the Blue Chips, they'll have 3 wins because they'll beat the whatchamacallits. If they just have 2 wins and they lose to St. Baul and only beat the Blue Chips might not even be a top 12 team. That's not good enough. You can't just beat.
We won't be.
That wasn't the question, though. I asked if they beat St. Baul and whatchamacallits, because I honestly would look at them over some 3-win teams in Fridley because of just the sheer talent on that squad. That's a team that could go to the Final Four.
I've historically counted forfeit losses that they've actually won in the game as a win in the committee, and Jason Briggs would kill me. It would just roast me in those meetings, but I may do it again depending on who that 3-win team is. But right off the bat, if you got 2 wins and there's a team with 3 and they got a couple of decent quality wins, you got to give it to them because the whatchamacallit doesn't really count at this point. I mean, they're losing every game by 30.
Okay. Any other topics you want to bring up, Jason Briggs? You want to come in here for a little moment? We had a players committee meeting tonight. Anything you want to touch on from the meeting?
Just that one of the topics of discussion tonight, other than what Reid's already mentioned, is website content. So here's the pledge as the Players Committee chairman that what we will do as committee members is each get a minimum of 1 article or write-up per season to add to the website to ensure that you, the players, are getting articles to read, and we're just bringing more life to the website, trying to make this league as great as possible.
And that includes Chad Wessels, which I'm really excited about his article about the Duke Blue Devils.
And now we will continue to have the two power or the power rankings and the two prediction segments and the what's this week in rec segments. And now we're going to have the top 12 unveiling each and every week. So there's going to be a lot of content that's going to come out on UHF.com. Another thing, UH Nation, if you ever want to have anything published online, send it my way. I'll put my email address on the screen right now, right over Izzy's face, and just send it over to me.
Okay, I got a quick comment. I recently had my radio's tuners set to 102.9, which is a country station, as my 6th channel. I recently changed it to KMOJ because of all the people that are talking about how good it is, and it literally might be the worst music I've ever heard in my life. And I just wanted to let Adam Wright know, Montreal Yancey, DeJuan Grant, I think, said it. It's horrible. It is horrible. And I think I'm going to go back to 102.9 country and just slip through it.
All right, we will see you guys next week. Thank you for that, Izzy.